right. How is everyone doing tonight? Sienna, first in. Welcome. How are you doing, buddy? I was thinking about doing Star System tonight, but I still haven't mapped out my joysticks. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. 4.7.2 releases tomorrow. I didn't want to start up something and just have the patch roll over everything. Although the 4.8's gone to Ivocati today, and looks like details about the new Xeno Threat Returns event is coming out. So that should make life fun. Whenever it releases, and you have to be jamming through it real quick. No fuss, no muss.
How you doing, Purple? Been a long day for me, lol. I'm thinking of doing SC this weekend if you're interested. Maybe we can finally try the Moth.
Oh yeah, the Moth. I may or may not be able to stream this weekend. We'll see. But stream or not, there should be enough time to at least get into the game. God damn it.
P.S. I'm off this weekend, so can try whenever time works for you.
All right, good to know. Hey, Fez, how are you doing? How's your schedule looking? Sorry, I have to restart
Sienna
the game
said,
here.
"Hey, Fizz."
Monitor decided to flake out on me.
SC this weekend, Fizz? LOL.
I suspect Fizz might have a hard time catching up. I mean, if able, that'd be great.
Fizz said, my schedule this
don't
weekend?
Go there.
Probably not.
God damn it.
LOL.
It is not a definite no.
Sienna said, fair LOL.
Fizz said, oh, Moro and I.
Yes. Yes, that's...
I watched your other stream during the day.
Oh, did you?
Lance said, hi-oh, everyone. How goes? Fizz said, the VOD I should say.
Hey, Lance.
God damn it. What's...
Sienna said, Onai? Office of Naval Intelligence.
Lol.
Hey, Lance.
Okay. Why are we in a world where the game that's been out for like 8 years or something is giving me more buggy problems than
Lance
Star
said,
Citizen
how goes?
that is negative
Looking
8 years
forward
from
to
release.
testing mining and snagging some blueprints when the time comes.
Oh, is it busted?
All right, so my main monitor has a bad habit of going flickering at me. And so occasionally I need to restart it so that it stops flickering, because otherwise it'll randomly black out at me. But when it did that while Oni was on, so Oni popped over to one of my other displays, which is a vertical, it's a portrait instead of a landscape resolution, and it won't come back. It's like, you're supposed to be on this screen here, not over here, this screen here. So yeah. Fizz, were you watching? See, it just went out again. Now it's back. Now it's off again. Come on. This is the kind of thing where, you know, it might be even a shorter stream than I expected. I should put in just chatting and then we'll turn it off in 20 minutes. Come on.
Sienna said, one word, technologia lolol.
Seriously? Do not make me come over there and pull the plug.
Fizz said, give it the old CRT slap.
Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close, not gonna lie. But yeah, Fizz, were you watching the VOD on Twitch or on YouTube? Just curious. The question I'll ask you offline is why? You know, that's just normal.
I watched on Twitch.
On Twitch? Cool. No, wrong monitor. What the hell?
It just happened to watch it there because I had the page open for whatever reason.
I mean, fair. It's getting really annoying that I can't get this to friggin'
Twitch
come up
gave
on
me a
the right.
notification to watch it to save my 5-stream watch streak, lol.
Oh, is that what it did? That's sneaky. All right, now it's not the overlay. App. Display mode for. Why are you having such problems finding the right monitor? All right, let's try this again.
Sienna said,
All right,
trying
there we go.
swearing words. Sometime it scares the computer. Or try to hold a
Oh, I
key to
was-
create a very high-pitched sound that makes you feel like you're torturing your computer.
Yeah,
LOL.
I'm only okay at 2400 baud sound effects. All right. Found a fancy shortcut key for it, so.
Oh wait, the key doesn't work. Ain't the 90s anymore, lol.
Yeah, for this weekend, I may or may not stream there. If we're gonna get in any group play, I do want to, whether I do it on say Thursday or Friday maybe, I want to at least get a little bit of the mining done to see how mining in the 4.7 iteration is looking. Plus, I want to take a look at the gold pass on the mole, which everything they did with the moth was fantastic. So I'm glad that most of it made it over to the mole. The only thing I'm regretting is that they didn't give it its remote turret, but yeah, assuming we can get through that, I don't see any reason why we couldn't do a bit of salvaging with the moth and see how that feels. Gotta take a look at the crafting bit. If they do get to wave 1 at some point, I'm gonna probably take a look at the 4.8 stuff as well. The return of Xeno Threat event that's coming up, I'm gonna have to burn through as quick as I possibly can, because we'll hit a certain point in May where I'm not gonna be able to do anything anywhere for a while. So yeah, that'll be the plan for the most part, I think. Of course, all depend on energy and ability levels, so we shall see. But then, even without the stream, if we can link up to do some stuff, that might work as well. I think I'm also going to I might see about getting into Pragmata before the end of the month as well. So let's resume the game.
Pragmata is fantastic.
It really looks it. I'm
Playing it right now.
very much looking forward to that one. Looks pretty awesome. All right, let's see what we got here. We've more or less see, we got some food going here, although I think I was going to rearrange this to make it into bathrooms. But I need to get the mealwood planted over here. We're gonna need a coal-fired power plant. that down in this corner somewhere. How much is this good for? Oxygen diffuser. 500 grams a second. Dupes, I think, take 100, don't they? Hundred grams a second. Okay, yeah. All right, so what are we at? 6? Okay, so we definitely need another oxygen diffuser. We get Fizz on the list so that we can get him killed too. Okay, so nullifier is over there. All right, what was I doing here? Washrooms, coal, and then a spalm. I gotta figure out what to do with all this uranium too at some point. That's it's not too bad, I suppose. Might be able to set up the rad bolt manufacturing thing here without actually leaving the zone.
How's Larkspur doing? Haven't seen her here in a while.
Larkspur's doing all right. She actually dropped in the other day briefly while I was playing this. Let's see. Do I want storage
Oh,
or leave a room
I
for a
crashed out like an
refrigerator?
idiot last time. Damn. Lance said, Sienna crashing? Nah, I don't believe it. Tongue sticking out.
Alright, so we got that.
Sienna said, well. No flying involved. Just exhaustion lol.
Let's see here. Let's see. Filtration, no. Seed. Agriculture. Let's see, where can I put... Need to figure out where to put my, Need to figure out where to put a ranch for all the hatches. about to get another printer option here. Alright, what do we got here? Dirt or oxalite? Supply research, cook, decorate a ranch with the mechatronics. I think we have a rancher though, don't we? Pretty sure, yeah. We're just waiting on... Come on, Fizz, we need to get another skill point so we can get your ranching. Although I suppose we also need to research the ranching stuff, so... let's see. Let's do oxalite, and then come on, sublimator. There we go. Now, let's check our gases here. This is good, but that's only because they just finished using up the oxalate that was down there. This is becoming a bit of a CO2 trap. We'll need oxygen in here. I think we'll set up a diffuser down here. Polluted dirt into polluted oxygen? Is that ocean heat? Interesting. Okay. So instead of actually using the composter, we could use the algae or the sublimation station. Now that takes algae and power. Let's take algae and water. Alright. Well, I think we can build in slow time here. So, let's see. We need advanced research. We need to get power online. Let's get that part first. Yeah, we're not worried about pushing airflow just yet. Should be able to manage with natural ventilation for the most part. Pump all this out eventually. This is a bit of a bummer because this is right in the way of my ladder. And a bunch of this is built on sand, which makes it hard to get them. Actually, I guess I can just avoid digging out this and putting in tile. Hey, Miamism, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know the sand falls, and that's why I don't want to dig out underneath this to put in tile. Because then the sand would fall and these would uncover themselves. Which makes it hard to make it into a natural preserve.
ones on the side of it.
Yes. The problem is if I dig out this to make a tile, the bristle blossom falls out and gets unplanted, and then I can't use this as a nature preserve anymore, so I'm gonna have to and then the other main corridor goes up and intercepts the secondary reservoir here, which isn't the end of the world. I could always push it over a little bit, but I'll probably just end up making these things go around. Not that big of a deal. And then I think these out of the way. Let's see. These two farm tiles still need to be filled in. Oh, do we have a... I'm not sure if we got the... No, we don't have the fertilizer station yet. seem to be not quite keeping up with, well, barely keeping up with food, I think. Haven't needed, haven't need to put the mucker back into circulation yet, so. All right. Do we have room? 65 tiles. Alright, so that could be made a lot bigger. Although it's okay for the moment. 566, so that'll allow for 30 more. What do we got? 8 minutes. It's Miami Mimzin. I'm not even sure if I'm getting that name right. I apologize if not. Guessing you play the game quite a bit too? Actually, this. I'm gonna leave that there. This looks like a better spot to clear out for the.
These days, I like watching other people playing,
Oh yeah.
different solutions to the same problems.
Gotcha. See if I can stick my power generation way lower than needs be. Let's see, we can make this probably a 3 high line of communication there. Means there. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of solutions out there for things, isn't there? This is one of the better things about this game. It's very, lots of flexibility and creativity that can be used with it. I usually rush the research a little bit more and then can do things like pumps and whatnot before flooding out an area, but I kind of missed it on this one. Been running a slightly different strategy than most. All right. I actually have to take a break here. Intermission time. Jeff wants his ad money, so I'll be right back in about 4 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Alright, we're back. I'm not sure if I'm on time or not for this. So, usually I like hyper specialize the starting dupes, and this time I definitely went generalist because they'll have plenty of time to like get all their skills and stuff sorted out. Decor and recreational. Dining table? Is that different than the current dining table? See, decor items. No water cooler. Okay, so the problem here is we're too big to be a dining hall or a mess hall. Okay, well, that's easy. Let's just do that. these. Who can do tidying and storing? Larkspur's got all kinds of stuff going on here. Still waiting on skill points. All right, what do we got for? It's super hard digging or grilling. You doing plumbing? All right. Let's see about for see if we do communication tunnel there. Earned a skill point. What does Sienna get? We're gonna hold that in reserve, actually. Where does that leave his science skill? What are you doing? Yeah, you can climb out. Hey, Sienna. Shouldn't have to babysit you like that. I don't know. I might have a mod installed that I think color codes things based on the material. That's about all I can think of, really. You know what? Might be good here is a mesh tile for some airflow. Alright, we have our mess hall. Good. Our research. We're going to get... not worried about light just yet. Yeah, I think we need to start pushing towards advanced research. So once we get up here, I am going to... get all that dug out. Wax resources. Motion diffuser. Oh, great. Now, do I have LJ? I should. Oh dear. That won't do. Alright, we need to dig out some LJ stat. Choose blueprint. What do we got here? Rosebush seed or pufflet? Holy crap, dude. Look at this guy. Decreased construction, falls asleep, but supply plus 15. Holy crap. Rosebush seed. Is that a decorative item? Pufflet. I'd have to.
That is a strong supplier.
I know, right? Like, holy crap. Plus 15? The problem is that with 6 dupes, I'm not sure, even with that much supply, whether or not could really support them at this point. Although that basically means that even if he falls asleep, you'll get enough stuff around to places that we need. That it at least keeps. It'd ease off the what do you call it? The supply load off the other.
Fast, considering how much he can carry at a time.
Yeah, I know. It's like double or triple what anybody else can. Like 300% tidy and okay, yeah. Sorry, we're gonna have to do Devon. What do you think, Mayim? You want in the game? I'll most likely kill you in the morning, but because yeah, I can't imagine the rosebush seed being. Pretty sure it's just decorative, right? Yeah.
Sure.
All right, you're in. Of course, now we gotta find you a bed. We're not running decor at the moment here anyway, so.
Hey, I am. Now keep my life, please. LOL.
I'll see what I can do, but no promises. All right. I think we're good to keep you on the day shift. And that's all you're gonna do is supply, store, and tidy. Well, it's not all you're gonna do, but you definitely I'll be good, because then Fizz can concentrate on the ranching, so I'm gonna not worry about any of that for him. And same with Larkspur. All right, let's give you your hat. Make sure that Sienna can science as fast as he can. There we go. Tell him I'm. First thing you do is fall asleep. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Of course, printed you out right before the nighttime cycle. That's the problem. Oh, there's a lot of hatches running around here. Holy crap. Why is there so many hatches? Why are you guys leaving your food all over the place? Maybe that's the problem I should be doing here. Maybe I can't put it in there. Yeah, we'll be doing refrigerators soon-ish. Maybe. Germ overlay. Not too bad. Somebody didn't wash their cot, I think. What do we get here? Any cooked meal prepared in an eligible cooking station and skill point buyout entire branch of the skill tree. Okay. How's our temperatures? Oh, that's not looking too bad. Gotta be a little bit careful over here, as I'm gonna end up getting heat rolling in. What's our... Pressure's the main problem here. These are resilient up to what? Yeah, 30 degrees. If I start pulling polluted water in from elsewhere, I'm gonna have to make sure it's... I can make sure it's chill enough. Go, Mayim, go. Crap. What was I gonna put in here? Oh yeah. Critter eggs. I'm trying to remember what I used to do for rooms here. Or for the coal plant. So when I put that in there, I'm going to want to make sure I have room for auto sweepers and coal delivery.
Sounds like a plan.
Sweep. And then another thing I was gonna do might have to work on it later will be figure out how to set up the kitchen for maybe I'll just build a new one later. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be doing bathrooms. I still haven't done the bathroom yet. Ooh, water cooler. are we doing? Mush fry and rice loaf. We're good. We're staying ahead of things for food. Oh yay, we finally got the friggin' no! Mima! Crafting station. Yeah, one of these days. Get around to it. Oh, always looks so impressed. They all do whenever they're having to punch the toilets. The Advanced Research Station. Let's see. Freshwater in. I was worried about that one, so. We're ways off from... something. Oh, polluted dirt. Let's see, 6. Try to make it so that even if we make a mess, it's all contained. Got room for decor. Nope. Nope, nope. Wrong. Wrong. Oops. Let's try this again. I always get the pipes mixed up. All right, so outputs green to white, right? Green to white. All right. So let's flush. Let's flush out this side. All right. I think that'll work. Set the direction. Settings to here. And this gate will have in only, so alright. I'm gonna have to fix the beds there, I think. Actually, no. Don't need to deconstruct them. I just need to put Larkspur and Liamsum on different schedules. That way, Liamsum will be able to get a good night's sleep because Larkspur won't be snoring in your ear. Alright. Now, we need to get a supercomputer. Which brings us back to this whole thing. Did I get... I probably haven't gotten the refrigerator yet, have I? Oh dear. And it's time for another ad break, it looks like. deconstruct that one. Alright, so this will allow us to take the supercomputer and stick it right there. So, what do we have for kitchen bonus? Need a refrigerator and... Yeah. Alright. Okay. Before I forget, intermission. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. Break goes a little longer this time, but I had to get some stuff done, so. I think we're gonna need to get more. I mean, we need more power anyway. Wonder, did I? One of the mods I had was for blueprints. I don't know if it's actually running right now.
Lance said you must construct additional pylons, smiley face.
Pylons? Oh god, what is that? A lumbet? Heavy-footed lum baby. In time, it will grow to stompy lum. Decor plus 10. And wrangling. I've never seen that before. Alright. Plus 9 construction builder. And a rocketry rancher. Alright, what's this lump about? Other creatures, the lum's low forebrain neuron count rapidly became extinct.
Along with requiring more Vespine gas. StarCraft, Donchakna, smiley face.
Or Vespine gas? Okay. Large-sized spiny protrusions make them unappealing to most predators. Anecdotal evidence also suggests smaller species will sometimes adopt orphaned lums. Some experts theorize that this may be motivated by a desire to benefit from the lum's genetic muscular condition akin to restless
You're
leg
gonna have to
syndrome.
play StarCraft again someday.
No, I don't. I mean, yes, but no. Not that I wouldn't want to, it's just, you know, the list of games that I need to play someday. I spend all my time on StarCraft, don't you know, Lance? Or not StarCraft. Star Citizen. Cause nearby plants to drop desirable foods. Subsist on Evagro vines. When stomp on heavily near plants, common commotion causes harvestable items to fall to the ground. Okay, so it's a harvester assistance. so we can give it bristleberry or bog jelly or figs. Okay, so we can feed it. Although if it remains wild, then it's not going to be that big of a deal anyway, so you can... Most of the critters will take care of themselves otherwise. Alright, let's get this lum thing, and we'll go put it in the nature preserve once we get that up there. Let's see here. Oh man, this thing of sand is such a pain. One, two, three, four. I mean, technically, I guess I don't need these, but... How's our gas look? Actually not as horrible as I thought they would. Okay, seriously, we need this taken care of. And we need research, we need ranching. Critter pickup, fish feeder, critter drop off. Okay. I don't really care. See, the liquid tanks are down here. So we're not there yet. Alright, I think we should be able to stop with the mush bars. You know, lice, 9,600 lice loaf. Fries. Yeah, I think we should be good. All right, Fizz, do you have a? There we go. Give you your critter ranching. Let's get you your ranching hat. Go all Aussie style in there. No, what are you doing? Let's improve your construction skills so that you can do more of that. -3? Crap, did I screw something up with mines? No, sorry, it was Mima that I gave building to. Sorry. But I had a panic attack there. Ooh, 72 tiles. That's the problem. All right, 64. That's why I was wondering how I was fitting so many in there. There we go. Should do better. Yay! Okay, we have a proper lavatory now. Except, now we need to actually tie it into something to make it work. that's 6 tons of algae, so that should be fine. Max gas pressure, okay. That would explain it. I guess I did put a priority up on that, didn't I? Although, do I have... I don't think that has the research one I want, does it? Critter pickup? No, nature preserve's over here, so...
Sienna said, Pragmata is dangerously addicting LOL. Love the gameplay, it's so fun.
I'm glad to hear it, Sienna. I am really looking forward to it. I had no idea about it until what, this week? But it looked hilarious, so I figure I might as well jump on it. Well, it's still the new hotness.
Lance said, looking forward to playing it as well. Sienna said, I pre-ordered it, didn't get a chance to try it earlier. I was also busy playing that 50s cartoon game, Mouse PI for Hire. I highly recommend that one too.
50s Mouse PI for Hire? I haven't heard of that one. Okay, let's consumables. Let's see. Spindly grubfruit, no. Bristleberry, no. What did he just grab?
It's an indie game, black and white game based on old 50s cartoon. It's super fun too.
Oh, is that the seed? Yeah, that's the seed for it. Well, let's see. I thought there was another thing for the gristleberry. Okay, electric girl. Okay, this thing is just the electric girl can't get to it yet. Any black and white based on the 50s cartoon. Like with the title, it definitely sounds like a 1950s cartoon sort of thing, but just never heard of it before. There we go. Make gristleberries forever. You don't say. Huh. Hooray! Our washrooms are working. Much of this is done. Okay, we just need a little bit more supercomputer work. Alright, we've moved our kitchen over. got our washrooms working. Why are you tired? Oh, it's bedtime. That's why. Yay, research. All right. Food. Critter drop off. Put that there. You can deconstruct those, and we're gonna put some other critters in there. Okay, critters. All of them. Alright, let's get these ones out of the mess hall. Out of here. Uh-oh. Starving? Why are you starving? Yeah, go eat. Not starving anymore? Just hungry? That's fine. Where's the gristleberries? Alright, what do we got here? Oxalite, mirth leaves. Plus 13 tidier? Not do building errands or research. Let's get some mirth leaves. We'll need them eventually. All right. Alright, so all these will be wild, which is good. Aren't supposed to go in there just yet, so... Rewind that a little bit, and that should help with the gas exchange. All right. On our farm, refrigerators, fertilizer, synthesizer. Let's get some decor, and then I think we're gonna get some. I do need to make a medical facility at some points. get rid of the outhouses. Right, so I think it's 2 or 3 coal generators with some storage things, and I need a space above for the sweepers. That should be sufficient. And then room for transformers and batteries on the top level. Refrigerators. Where was the Great Hall? Okay. I have to do another intermission. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right. We'll do the last push here for tonight anyway. Oxygen seems to be good.
Alright, friends. I'm gonna head to bed cause long work day for me tomorrow. Thanks for the stream, Purple, and let me know for this weekend.
All right, Sienna, you have a good night. Thanks for coming by. Hey, Sven, how are you doing? Good to see you. Ooh, research is complete. What were we researching? All right, decor. Oh, hey, we can get decor going. Okay, good. And
Lance said, sounds good. Sleep well, Sienna. Hiyo, Sven.
we'll need to get automation going soon-ish, but see if we can zap that around. Okay, we have new skill points here. You know what? It's just... never mind. I'll let the chlorine go. A little bit of chlorine's not going to be the end of the world over here. We'll get it sucked up eventually. Just have to be careful that we don't accidentally get our dupe stuck in us. There we go. What's going on with you, Sven? We were just talking about the weekend schedule and maybe doing some stuff with Star Citizen because it's going into a new patch cycle here soon with also an event going on, so that should all be fun and exciting. Let's see here. Copy settings. Can we? No, we can't do that. All right, edible cooking ingredients. Let's go with edible, except not nutrient bars and not muck fruit. We don't need to stick those in there because they don't need refrigeration. And meanwhile, Sleet wheat grain. I think these things don't spoil either. So we'll turn off edible and only use muckroot and nutrient bars in here. Version box. Pepper plant. Pepper nut. Spoil time force. Oh. Nope. Never mind. Seed is fine. So sleet wheat can go unrefrigerated. So pitch a pepper nut, muckroot nutrient bar. Meanwhile here, we definitely need pitch a pepper nuts. No muckroot, no nutrient bar. Copy settings. There and there. Except this one, we don't actually want the ingredients. We don't want the base items either. Just the finished foods. This one is going to be refrigerated. And it should be a higher priority. All right. How much time should I budget for setting up Star System before joining in with you all? Let's see. What was it? Here, let me get this going again. You'll want probably at least 2 to 3 hours to make sure or to download the game if you haven't already. So the complication here, Sven, is you need to make sure that your computer can handle the game. So you may want to load the game and see whether or not it'll run at all. You need to at least launch the game and check the telemetry bit. Before you worry too much about jumping in with the rest of us. We can do some stuff where low or high amounts of lag might be alright to deal with, but you need to make sure that you can, like, it's workable at all first. Because if it doesn't matter how much time you set aside for the weekend for the events, if you need to buy a new computer first, then the timeline for the weekend is highly irrelevant. Hopefully that makes a little more sense. Oh, the lum got big. Oh, what do we find here? Gravitas shipping container. An unfamiliar building has been discovered in my colony. There's movement inside, but whoever the inhabitant is, they seem wary of us. Well, this is like the hermit dude. If we can convince them we mean no harm, we could very well end up with a fresh recruit and a useful new building. I think I've tried to do this before. Whether or not it works, I don't know. Alright, pharmacology complete. Good. Mysterious hermits. Let's put in rock piles. Yeah, yes, that makes total sense. Let's see. the ladder's down here. Alright, let's get rid of that. We'll finish running through there. Storage bin there. I'm not worried about the chlorine at the moment. What I'm trying to do is set up a initial power plant for the coal. And so, but I want to make it so that I can put one or two auto sweepers in here eventually, and they will be able to keep the they'll be able to keep these reloaded. So keep yeah, that should do. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about where the chlorine is going at the moment. It'll leak up into the rest of the base, and that's fine. I'll eventually scrub it out, because eventually I'll get a air pump in here, and I'll just... What I tend to do is eventually I'll put a couple air pumps through the base to just grab whatever, and it will pump all the air through, and it will filter out anything that I don't want, anything other than regular oxygen, and it will pump anything else into separate small tanks. Alright, lice loaf, mush fry. You know what? I might need to go ahead and keep some of this stuff going. I wasn't going to worry about keeping mush fries going, but well, actually, it's not too bad. We'll get enough mealwood here going here pretty quick, so maybe the mush fry is only going to be a temporary problem. And once I get the coal generators going, I'll quickly research some extra battery banks and the what do we call it? The automation. So we'll need the automation there. Smart home. That and a smart battery and the heavy duty, yeah, power transformers there. It's not too bad at the moment. Oh, do we have our... Yes, we have a nature preserve. That will help with morale. Except the dupes probably aren't going to go in there very much. Oh, we have decorative stuff here now, don't we? Flower pots. Can we do that there? I'm not sure. Oh, 20. Okay. Cool. I wasn't sure if my refrigerators were on or not, but apparently I did connect that, so good. That's not too bad. All right, consumable or coal, and we're gonna give that a pry 8. Nope, we're gonna give it a pry 6. So all the coal should migrate down there, but we're not gonna be too over dramatic about getting it there. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about getting fuel requests just yet because we're more worried about getting this all set up first. So we can deconstruct that and deconstruct this as well. We're going to put the pump down one level, and that way, by the time it runs out of water, this other one should be able to do water and not get any of the dupes wet. Alright, Ideala seeds and rosebush seeds. Operating tutting. Okay, grease monkey. Ooh. Decreased strength. Nope. Dr. Tidy suit, immune to food poisoning, decreased mess. What's the point of having decreased medicine if you're already a doctor? Okay, that's no good. Ideala seeds. Let's see what that does. Very little care. Spring and blossoms be bought gently for sensory entertainment, but hand should be washed immediately as the metal residue can permanently stain most textiles. Decorative plants. Oh, good for colder temperatures. They need a farm plot. Okay, well, that seems like the best version of things, I guess. Hmm. 10 to 30. 20 to 40. Billy Bud is good for warmer temperatures. Alright, good to know. Mirth. 20 even higher. Okay. Bluff bar should be good enough for now. I think we're okay there. May want a warmer ones for the mess hall. Alright, research focus, we want the smart batteries. We want smart batteries, but we want advanced power regulation, and we want automation. Let's go with automation first. I wanted to make sure that nobody went and got themselves into the hole there. No, she's holding her breath. It's all good. She doesn't run out of, yeah, see, they know they're about to run out and then they go find a pocket to breathe in for a bit and then they go back. So I want to make sure to get this place sort of cordoned off. Well, these things put off a lot of carbon dioxide and also it gets pretty toasty. So I'm trying to make sure it's blocked off in its own little zone here. Then hopefully by the time we get the batteries all hooked up and everything, what we're going to do is we're going to hook up a smart battery here, plus some regular batteries. It should work so that the large batteries suck up all the power after the transformer before moving it on to the rest of the base. Ice loaf at 11,000. I think we're doing good there. Okay. All right. No more mush bars. Alright, so that should be a transformer there. Battery, transformer, smart. Smart battery, transformer. Alright, with any luck, we should be able to remove these two batteries once this other power plant's online. That'll be good because it'll also reserve the heat down here. Alright, maybe let's do priorities. Let's do options, enable proximity. Maybe then these guys won't have to run as far. See if that helps with the uprooting. The waste heat, yes. Eventually we will sort that out, or at the very least we'll get the tools to be able to move heat where we need to from one location to another. See, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's... Billy Bud. I'm afraid that might happen where the plant can't grow underneath the one space of ladder. All right, if we can get the if we can get these coal generators running. Oh crap, automation. I think the automation wire needs refined metals, which means refined metal, which means I need the pulverizer thing. Which I don't have set up anywhere yet. Takes up a lot of room. Also means that before we get this, we actually need the whatever crusher thing. Brute force refinement, there we go. Now that notwithstanding, let's see. Turn those down. We have not done any atmospherics yet, which means we need to do the yeah, we also need to do pressure management so that we can get at least some of the doors going in the way. Carbon skimmer and mechanized airlock. Those will be good to get soonish. Let's see. What's the deal with the research? Laboratory, 2 science building, no industrial machine. Okay. Let's get a pneumatic door in there. This 10% efficiency bonus won't suck. See where we're at for skills here. Lance. Let's get him cooking more. My Amzam. Yep, even more carrying. Rowan. Still our mechatronics, not that we're anywhere close to that one, but let's make the farming more efficient. Aha. Let's set that for open. 'Cause it'll still be a room even if the door's open. Then we don't have to wait for the door to open and close. I'll give that much more efficiency to the research finally. Get rid of that one. We are going to mesh tile that. All right, Sven. It's good to see you. Get some sleep. Yeah. The game is afoot. Sort of the final steps for the upcoming plans were taken care of earlier today, so hence the cheers, you know. So,
Lance said, "Sleep well, Sven."
oh, we got 3 minutes before the next ad starts. I'm not sure. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it there. Here, let's put the snooze on then. Sven probably isn't the only one who should be going to sleep. All right. Cycle 38.
Lance said, fair point, smiley face.
Let's see.
Thank you for the stream, Purple.
Bathrooms are done. Finish coal power plant. Work automation. Crush refined copper. Okay, the food is more or less stable. We'll have the power plant more or less good to go, especially once it's automated. So then we're gonna work towards SPOM and what's the other thing? SPOM, steam cooler. And what else? We don't have any vents to tame yet. But we do need a cooling system. We need the SPOM. Greco Farms, maybe? Or ranch? Oh, no, sanitization loop. That's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we can take all this germy water and sanitize it before dumping it down here in the polluted water, so eventually we can get rid of all the germs. That'll be nice. Whoa. Oh. Scent. Alright. We don't have anyone with allergies right now, so that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So we're good. Yeah, definitely no stream tomorrow. I have other plans. I don't know about Thursday or Friday. We probably will get around to Star Citizen next at some point soon, but I also want to take a look at Pragmata before the end of month. So, but especially once Star Citizen goes into Wave 1. And if there's, I won't mind getting into some mining, so if there's some options to take care of some of that this weekend, you know, we'll definitely look at that. I really should have pimped out my referral code before that. For an account, is the Aurora Mark II starter pack right now is on sale for 25% off, and it's actually one of the best starter packs I've seen at all or ever. Yeah, I definitely need to do some Star Citizen stuff. Okay. I'm going to get out of here before the commercial runs. So, rolling credits. If you're over on Twitch, hang out for a few more minutes, and we will raid over to somebody doing something. Otherwise, thanks for coming and hanging out, and we'll catch you again very soon. All right, peace out.